Hello, my dear students. Are you all safe at home? Okay, hope you all are safe at home. In the previous video, we went through the poem My Grandmother's House. Here is another beautiful poem for you. All of you take page number 195. Students, let me ask you some questions. Don't you have friends to share your joys? Do they come to comfort you when you are sad? We all know that life is a mixture of joy and sorrow, but it is often seen that people like to share only pleasure, not pain. So, here is a beautiful poem that explains this idea beautifully. So, all of you read the title of the poem. Yes, very good. Solitude is the title of the poem. Who's the author of this beautiful poem? Very good. Ella Wheeler Wilcox is the author of the poem Solitude. Now let's go through the profile of the author Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Ella Wheeler Wilcox was born in 1850, was an American author and poet. Her best known work is Poems of Passion. Her most enduring work is Solitude, which contains some oft quoted lines. Her autobiography, The World's and I, was published in 1918, a year before her death. She was died in 1919. Hope you all understood the profile. Students, now all of you read the poem and identify the difficult words. Okay, hope you all read the poem. Am I right? Now, I'll recite this poem for you. All of you listen attentively. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Sing and the hills will answer. Sigh, it is lost on the air. The echoes bound to a joyful sound, but shrink from voicing care. Rejoice, and men will seek you. Grieve, and they turn and go. They want full measure of all your pleasure, but they do not need your woe. Be glad, and your friends are many. Be sad, and you lose them all. There are none to decline your nectared wine, but alone you must drink your life's gall. Feast, and your halls are crowded. Fast, and the world goes by. Succeed and give, it helps you live, but no man can help you die. There is room in the halls of pleasure for a long and loudly train. But one day, one we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain. Students, hope you all enjoyed the recitation of the poem. Am I right? Now, let's discuss the new words and their meanings. Solitude means the state of being alone. Weep, to cry. Mirth means happiness. Sigh, expression of sadness. Shrink means to move back or away from something. Rejoice, to feel joy. Woe, the great sorrow or distress. Decline, to refuse. Phylon means to walk in a line of people one after another. Feast means huge delicious meal. Aisle means a passage between rows of seats in a theatre. Students, hope you all understood the meanings of the difficult words. Am I right? Now I'll give you the explanation of this poem. In this poem, the poet says, when you laugh, the whole world laughs with you. But when you weep, there will be no one to weep with you. Our old earth is sad because it has reasons enough for trouble by itself. Human life on earth is full of miseries, so he has to find out ways of his own happiness. So it has to borrow its mirth or happiness from those who have plenty of it. If you sing happily, the hills will sing back, but if you sigh, it will be lost in the air. To a joyful sound, the echoes come jumping towards it joyfully, but to a sound filled with pain, the echoes withdraw from the scene. When you are happy, people seek your company. When you are sad, they go away from you. They want to share your pleasures fully, but don't need your sorrows. If you are glad, you will have many friends, but if you are sad, all of them will leave you. No one is ready to refuse the happiest moments of your life, but you must undergo the bitter experiences of life by yourself alone. If you arrange a feast, the halls will be overcrowded, but if you fast, the halls will be empty. When you succeed in life and share the joy of success with others, it will help you live happily for many years, but no man can help you live forever because death is inevitable. In a royal ceremony with procession, there is enough chance for singing, dancing, and other sorts of enjoyment for all. But we have to walk one by one through the narrow passages of miseries. That is, we have to face the miseries like death, disease, etc. by ourselves. Here it is understood that when you are happy, there are many to share your happiness. But when you are in trouble, there will be no one to share your misfortune. In the present day world, most people are selfish. A large majority of people are interested only in pleasures and joys of life. They don't seem to think about the troubles and miseries in this world. They are not ready to help others who are sad and helpless. Here, the poet reminds us that only success can lead us forward in life. Sharing the fruits of success with others make our life more enjoyable and harmonious. That is, if we are confident and self reliant, we can overcome the sorrows and miseries of life. Students, what does the poet mean by the expressions nectared wine and life's goal? Yes, very good. Nectared wine is the sweetest moment of one's life, and life's goal means the deep sorrows in one's life. Students, hope you all understood the explanation of this poem. Am I right? Did you enjoy the poem? Okay, very good. So, what you have to do is go through the poem and try to write the answers for the questions based on this lesson. So, we completed the lesson Solitude. So, students, all of you study very well for your examination. All the best, dear children. Thank you all.